Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sunderland career mode. It is deadline day. What's going to happen? Well, I think I might have made a little bit of an error in yesterday's episode by letting De Boer go out on loan. I do kind of need another midfielder. As you guys know, I've been looking at a few. Unfortunately, we weren't able to afford Yarmoliuk. Yarmoliuk? I'm going to have to really try hard to learn that one. He's too expensive, unfortunately. So we could make a move for Anawi. I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Or we could go for Yassine Adli. I just don't think we can afford a 23-year-old that's 80 rated. So I think I might go for Yassine Adli just to have as a backup. I think he could be a really good player for us. And he'd only cost 18 million. So it's a lot more realistic at that price point. It's something we can probably do now. Again, I'm going to offer Sirkin. He told me, he came into my office and he said, look, I've always wanted to play in the Saudi League. It's not for the money. We're going to offer Sirkin. And I can probably squeeze, I don't know, anywhere between 8 and 12 million out of the budget here. We're going to try 9. And let's see if this is going to tempt them. Oh, okay. Sometimes I don't like it when it gets accepted right away because it makes you feel like you're overpaying. But actually, I was prepared to go more there. So I'm quite happy with that. And by the way, Yassine Adli reminds me of just like a slightly worse Guendouzi, who, of course, we sold and brought in McTominay, who, by the way, McTominay's been a stinker so far. Turns like a boat. He wants to be an important player. I get that. I'm going to try rotation. No, he wants important. Well, you never know. He might end up being better than McTominay, which would be quite funny. We'll offer him a 4-year deal. Yep, he's happy with that. Don't need a release clause. Okay, so we're not much with not much budget left. That's the word. The phrase I'm trying to get out. This could be a little bit dodgy. Try 55 with the 500,000 up front. That only leaves me with 2.5 million. It's not a crazy amount. Oh, he's quite expensive, but he's coming from the Saudi League where his wages would have been really high in real life. 60k for 500,000 up front. And there it is. Transfer window. Done. Also in this episode, we will be showing you the third kit. I think we have a Europa League game coming up, so we will see the Lightning kit. Looks really cool. But Sirkin, thank you very much for your service, but you are no longer required. And that is an A rating. We got the best out of that deal. I'm quite happy with that. So instead of Patterson being on the bench, we now have Adli. And this is how things are looking on the reserves. These are all useful players, whereas before I had a few players that were just pretty poor. Van der Laan, De Boer, great young players, but this is better for Europa League season, and they're still getting minutes elsewhere. So we made that deal happen, and there are still 10 hours remaining. It doesn't really make sense, does it? I do wonder if at some point they're going to revamp not just the transfer system itself with buying players, but the time surrounding it. If you think in real life, some transfer sagas go on for literally months, and I'm not suggesting that's what we have here, but I think in some cases it should take a lot more time. We've just received a 20 million bid for Joe Gomez. I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of money for a backup centre-back, but I think I'm going to need him. I haven't identified any options to replace him, so we're just going to leave that for now. Yes, the 20 million would be nice. I could probably sign a younger player that's 75 to 78 rated for half that, and I'd have more money in the bank. But what's the point in having money when you're not going to spend it right now? I have no use, and I do not need to sell Gomez, who was really good last season, but of course, we've upgraded. 3 hours remaining now. And what are some of the big deals going through? Ekatike, almost 100 million to RB Leipzig. Trubin, he's in the news at the moment from a few days ago in the Champions League, scoring for Benfica. What a moment that was. An offer come in now for Jakobs. He is my main backup left back to Maatsen, so that's not going to happen. And going into the final hour and a half or so, what's going to happen here? Nothing. We did one thing on deadline day, and that is sign a backup centre mid. And now we get an offer for Siddiqui from City. Blocked. No. You are kidding me. I just signed him. How long is he out for? If he's out for a few months, I will laugh, but really I want to cry. 5 weeks. It's not too bad, but that is just... Sign a player, injured. Okay, let's get into this Leicester game. They're bottom of the league, so should be winning this one for sure. It's another home game as well. I feel like almost every game has been at home this season. That's 4 games, 3 at home. So we are definitely due a couple of away games in a row, potentially. Thanks for that. I like getting possession straight away in the game when it's not even my kickoff. Abuklao has come in for this one, by the way. He is playing in that number 10 role. Haven't really got a chance to use him much yet, so will be interesting to see how he gets on. And look at Njayi. Oh, my God. Who is their right back? Sack him immediately. Finish it. Never mind. Move on. Oh, that was close. Throw it out quickly. Here is Diallo. Into Abuklao. That was very lucky. Into Njayi. He's going to have another chance to run at the Leicester defence here. I think I'm going to go backwards. Abuklao. First shot as a Sunderland player. It could have been a little bit better. Here he is again. Diallo, first time shot. Deflected? No? I aimed bottom left corner. Okay, that's a strange one. Into Dovbyk here. Now here's Hume. Captain, leader, legend. Diallo. Siddiqui. Why is he hitting that with his left foot? That's really annoying. Here's McTominay. Still starting him. I want him to be obviously a very good player for us, but so far I've been a little bit unimpressed. That's nice. Hume again on the outside. Dinking it in. Why isn't Dovbyk the one going for that? McTominay. Over to Siddiqui. Still passing it around. Poor Leicester. They're going to be exhausted after all this. Diallo into Dovbyk. It's not a very good cross, though. Corner for Leicester here. Winks puts it in. Win the header. Or just do that, I guess. That was rubbish from Njayi. And we're not going to have time for the attack, are we? Well, one player I am impressed with is Abuklao. And the fact that he can play on the wings as well. I think he's a great little signing, you know. Well, he just got absolutely destroyed by Barrow, whoever that is. And he is still down, Abuklao. Great. So that could be 2 injuries to midfielders in the space of, well, a day. He's got up. He is injured, but... let's take him off. That felt really wrong, that pass. Elliott's going to have to come on. It's so typical, isn't it? It really is. Now here come Leicester. Mavadidi into Winks. Oh! They could have scored. Still haven't got my sub on, by the way. What a ball that could be. Stay in. Curl in. Stay in. No. Okay, Abuklao is going to come off now. They've made a change. I think that was Winks coming up. I've just realised their right back is Pereira. I remember him being one of the top right backs in the Premier League not that long ago. Although I guess it is long ago. Time is just flying. It's 2026 now. Nowhere to go. Passing it around. Oh. Njayi's onside. He's offside. What? Really? He did not look offside there, but I guess the game can't be wrong. It seems Leicester are very happy with a 0-0 at this point. I'm not. I want to win this damn game, and I just can't get the ball off them at the moment. The AI drive me mad in this game. They genuinely do. The latest patch, I think, has made it a bit better, but the whole point of that patch was to make them more creative and attack a bit more. But I've got to be honest, guys, I don't really feel it. Not most of the time, anyway. Some games there are more attacks, but they just pass it around all the time. Njayi pushing forward his Dovbyk. Back into Njayi again. Could we win this with the last kick of the game? Cuts inside. Oh! And that is why we signed him. His first goal for Sunderland Football Club. And it's a winner against the mighty Foxes. Leicester, oh dearie me. They made it so close, yet they were so far. Good news, Lacroix is already Defender++. And he just climbed to 84 rated, which is amazing. Also, we are converting Adley to centre mid. It's going to take 2 weeks. But his potential's a little bit on the low end, guys. It's going to take 87 weeks, it said, to get him to 82 rated. So, and it's not going to help that he's injured. So, even though he's injured, he can convert to centre mid within 2 weeks. How does that make any sense? The guy can't even train at the moment. I was just putting the team together for the cup game against Villa that we've got next, and I completely forgot to check Abuklau's injury. He's out for 26 days with a sprained knee, so it could be a lot worse. I'm trying to sub out Sadiki. I guess we'll go with Neil. Diarra, Riggs, Sigankov, Brobby, Talby. I mean, it's a cup game, so I am going to rotate. Roofs is 86 rated now. Oh my God. I know my main focus is going to be the Europa League this season. Of course, I really, really want to win that. And that will get me Champions League football next season. But what I will say is, this cup, the FA Cup, I think they're winnable. One of these competitions, the Carabao or the FA Cup, I'm still going to take them seriously. And hopefully we can maybe win one of them. But for our first game to get Villa, it's not great really, is it? Go on, Rig, put that through. Oh, nice. Sigankov's found a gap already. Cuts onto his left foot. How that isn't going in, I do not know. Here is Rig. He's made a good start to the game. It's a nice ball over to Talby. A little bit heavy. Kept it in, though. And now into the box for Diarra. It's not quite where I wanted it, but we've still got it. Talby into Diarra. Power shot. Oh my God. Oh my God. That has nestled in that top left corner so beautifully. Look at this. 122 kilometres, it said. 122 kilometres an hour. He has stunned Aston Villa with that. He stunned me with that. Oh, and Riggs got it. He means business today. Oh, he's in. Finish it. Oh, it's in the top corner again. Oh, what a start to this cup. The Carabao Cup is ours this season. That was ridiculous again. They've let me at them right from kickoff. And how about that for a finish? That is unbelievable. Yes, Jacobs. Go Talby. Okay, Riggs there instead. Into Talby. It should be 3. It should be 3-0. We are destroying Aston Villa. And this is the first time this season where I felt like we're playing with fluidity properly well. Shame it's because we're playing against Villa, who have definitely rotated. Honestly, though, the biggest difference has been Rig. Look at that. Sigankov. How isn't it 3-0 in this game? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But Rig is the big difference. When he plays well, the whole team does. It's why he still is my preferred choice as a cam, even though he's actually my lowest rated. There's something about him. He feels great. But I'm going to jump to the end of this game. We've already won it, that's for sure. And it stayed 2-0. And we go straight into the next one just 2 days later. My players are going to be tired, aren't they? Oh, no, I rotated. Aha. We completely rotated. To be fair, they've recovered a lot more than I thought they would have by now. Maybe it was 3 days then. Tadley? Adley needs to come out again. Rig starts. I mean, I've got to go for the strongest team. Nottingham Forest away from home. I thought we'd have a Europa League game by now. I'll check the calendar after this match. They've got Verbruggen in goal. Gibbs White, he's obviously their main danger. Murillo in defence. Good player. We'll win this one. And by the way, we are still unbeaten. Oh, look, I scored in the top right corner. For some reason, I don't know if it's a known issue, so let me know in the comments. Is it just me that's getting this because of my mods? But it's just showing first names. I'm presuming that wasn't a player with a second name of Matt. That would have been the midfielder. What's his name? Oh, that's annoying. I know it. It's Matt O'Reilly? Is it O'Reilly? Yeah, let me know if you've got the same issue, because it could be my mods. By the way, Forest have a duo centre-back partnership of Murillo and Konza. And I'm telling you, that's up there as one of the, the probably top 5, top 6 partnerships in the Premier League. It is almost half-time already. This game is flying. And there hasn't been much going on. Once again, the AI are just deciding to pass it. A lot of passing. There we go, we've got it. And I've given it straight back. Rig was nowhere to be seen there. I was hoping he'd pick that up and turn. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this first... Oh, no. Wow. 1-0 down right as we go in at the break. Not good timing. How has Hume not won that? Oh, God, guys, this game is really not going very well right now. Look at this. Instantly winning it back. I'm so impressed with Forest. They've been the best team we've played so far, genuinely. How does that make any sense? I can't get the ball from them. Backward into the goal scorer. They could have got another one. Okay, let's just get down this left side if we can. I'm not going to be able to, am I? Look at this. Where do I go? I have to just build it up, I guess. Which isn't a bad thing. Just take it a bit slower. But we're only half an hour away from the end of this game, and I need 2 goals. I want to keep the unbeaten run going as well, so at least 1 goal. That's not going to work. Oh, my God, guys. I don't know what's happened in this game. I'm just trying to understand the difference, because we just destroyed Villa in that first half. We beat Chelsea. But Nottingham Forest away, and they turn into... I mean, they're demons. And look at that. I can't even get a good first touch from McTominay. He has been an awful signing so far. He doesn't make tackles. He doesn't win headers. His passing hasn't worked. His dribbling's terrible. Oh. And the unbeaten run is gone. Can always rely on the Ukrainian players. Look at that. Look at him go, Sigankov. Brilliant. And he scores. I'm telling you, Diallo didn't once get in behind down the right side, but I bring on Sigankov and we score. He might be my most underrated player, genuinely. But it's too little too late. We are not going to have time to get a winner, but we might be able to get an equaliser if I can win the ball back here as soon as possible. It's just 1 minute added on. Yeah, never mind then. That is game over. Come on. Let's get back to winning ways in our next game. It is finally time to start the Europa League. We've got Galatasaray up first. Okay, let's see. We have Dynamo Zagreb after that. And then Ferencváros. I can't remember how you pronounce that one. I didn't even recognise the badge. Is that Carabao? Yep, Carabao. Plzen. Oh, the memes. The memes from saying that name over the years. HJK. Oh my God. SK Sturm. CFR Cluj. You guys are going to be killing me in the comments for the way I pronounce some of these. But Galatasaray might genuinely be the toughest game. And what I'm going to do is, even though it's a home game, we are going to wear my brand new third kit with the lightning Oh, I love it. Black against white. It's our first European game. And I'm taking McTominay out. He's having so many stinkers. Diarra's coming in. And you know what? Sigankov is as well. He deserves it. Do you guys think this could happen in real life? Sunderland getting Europa League football? I don't think it's going to happen this season. And I think second season syndrome could be a thing for them. I think next year they might struggle a little bit, especially if Granit Xhaka isn't as good as he is this year. You know, he's getting older and some of their key players might leave if they continue to impress this season. Do you know what I'm saying? It might be a little bit tricky, but they've blown a lot of people's minds this season in real life. They've been so much better than anyone expected. I think most people had them finishing last. Favourites to go down. Gonna try a cross here. It's not a bad idea. Go on, Rig. Never mind. But I would love Sunderland to get European football next season. That would be incredible. I'd love them to get it this season. I just don't think that's going to happen. By the way, once again, huge shout out to Danielz for the kits. I love this kit. It's very understated. Just a little bit flashy when you look up closely, but from distance, it's just a nice, classy kit. And here we are. And Jai's in. Got the finish from there. No, he hasn't. As a reminder, guys, if you want to download any mods, use any mods, I do recommend Danielz. All the links are in the description. That's a good ball in. Mawissa should be winning that. He really should be. Here's Hume into Mawissa again. Mawissa with a right-footed finesse shot. That was the plan. I'm glad it didn't happen. Sigankov into Rig. Over the top from Jai. He's going to keep it in. Just about. No, the pass was so bad. Siddiqui made a great run. That is unlucky. 10 minutes to go until half-time here. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Oh, Mawissa, love that from you. Wow. Lemina, that was very good as well. Good turn from Rig. Good ball over the top. Maybe is he going to get there? No. Oh, I feel like I'm going to get a little bit lucky in this game if I'm going to get this goal. We're into the second half here. Just a reminder that this is probably going to be our toughest group stage game. Can you even call it a group stage anymore? League phase. Oh, well done. Sigankov could just run. Just run. He's got Sanchez with him. Turn. Overlap. Nice. Hume. Nah, it's a heavy touch, but ooh, they almost gave it to Dovbyk. But yeah, I know it's maybe not the best result ever to get a draw in any game, but when you consider some of the opponents we've got coming up in the Europa League, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was a little bit let down, a little bit disappointed with how many of these lower rated teams we're going to play against. I thought we'd get still a couple of, you know, Villarreals and, I don't know, Udinese and these kind of clubs, but instead we're getting Carrier Bag FC, you know? Oh my God, they're in. LaCroix's speed, though, to catch up. That is outrageous. Shouldn't be allowed. A defender with that kind of pace. Looks like the chance might be fizzing out. Nope. And they almost scored from that. Good first touch from Rig. Oh, he's found the gap. Oh, and he scored! How has he got that one in? First European game. And there's our first goal. Well done, Rig. Never doubted you. Look, sometimes you have to take some of your favourite players out of the team to miss them. And that is a superb finish. Well done. Okay, a little bit against the run of play in this second half. And we've got, what, 20 minutes left to go here? Yep. We've got this. Come on. Oh, I think I slid too early. Yeah. I slid too early with Mawissa. Right as we go into the final 7-8 minutes, we've conceded. Come on, it's not over yet. Siddiqui into Dovbyk. Nice. Njayi. Go on. How? How is he putting that wide? One last chance. Rig over to Maatsen. Sigankov. Oh, what a turn. That was outrageous. Sigankov. Oh, what a goal that is. And that will seal our first European win. Even Roofs is running around celebrating. And it was the last kick of the game. Oh, so good. That is why I still love playing FC. I know we all used to call it FIFA. I've played FIFA for so long. It's why I'm still playing this franchise. It's moments like that. It's so satisfying. Well done, boys. We are going to finish strongly against Leeds here. We are going to put Elliott in. Sigankov again. He's 82 rated now. Amazing. And yeah, that's going to do that. Here we go. A quick sim against Leeds. And it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I really thought we'd batter Leeds. They're not doing very well this season, but unfortunately, they've held us to a draw there. And that's going to be it for this episode. The next one, we've got Dynamo Zagreb. Adley's got a new position available. That's good. I just want to take a look at the league table, not the Europa League. Let's go Premier League. So we are 9th after 6 games, 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. Look, it could be a lot worse, but obviously we want to be up here. We want to be up here in the top 4. Right now, that isn't happening, but we've dropped some points in some games where we really shouldn't. Leeds, I mean, can you see why I simmed that one? I'm heading out in about 10 minutes. I thought I'd squeeze one more game in, one more result, and somehow they've kept us to a draw there. But thank you so much for watching, guys. The new season has been a little bit up and down so far, but what a great moment in our first Europa League game to win it with Sigankov. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.